Okay, let's get through this story and we'll talk about the map. We'll say I do wish games that were like ROM hacks would spend a little less time exposition dumping, but even modern Fire Emblem does a lot of that. So I guess there's only so much show don't tell you can do with with these kind of cutscenes. I think we have 4 more chapters in this part. Might be 5 because there's this chapter we capture the fort. Then there's the chapter where we break the supply tents. The chapter we seize the castle, and the chapter where we have to defend the castle. I believe are all that's left in part 1. Okay, so let's talk about our 2 new units. This is Helga and Titus. So, let's start with Titus. I think he's a little easier unit to talk about. So Titus is a Armor Knight that is a magic unit. He has pretty decent bases, 13 defense, 5 resistance, 7 speed, 12 magic. You know, these are all fine bases. He has the Wrath skill, so he gets plus 20% crit when below half HP, I believe. Yeah. 20 crit rate when under 50% HP. It's decent. 45% magic growth, 35% speed growth, 35, 25, 80 on defenses. His speed growth is really bad. This is actually this unit's biggest issue, is that I find at a certain point his combat really drops off. He's just never able to double anything, and eventually will get doubled, even on normal or hard mode, or normal mode, yeah. And definitely on hard mode. That being said, even if he wasn't a force deploy, which he frequently is because he's one of the lords of this game, you would deploy him on every single map regardless because of this right here. He essentially gives every single ally on the map plus 10 hit and plus 6 avoid, which is reason enough to bring him. Additionally, his combat in the early game here is actually quite good. He comes with a Dire Thunder Tome that is a brave weapon, does exactly what you think it'd do, is he double consecutively hits, which is amazing because it gives Titus the option to carry around a regular tome of like thunder or fire. And then if he needs to really kill something, he can Dire Thunder. And right about the time you're starting to run out of Dire Thunder, he gets his promotion. And when he gets his promotion, he gains access to staves and dark magic. Dark magic gives him a little bit of extra utility and oomph with stuff like Nosferatu being able to potentially help him survive those doubling turns. And Flux just generally hitting harder. More importantly though is staves. His stave access means that while his movement still not great, he'll be able to stick in your army and provide healing. I find that as I've played more through the end of the game, that is what he ends up doing, is providing more of a supportive role, which is fine. Like we're deploying him for leadership stars. We're not deploying him because he's the best unit in the game or anything. But he is relatively beefy, and if he doesn't get doubled, he's usually pretty good. Helga, on the other hand, might be the best unit in the game. This is one of the best units in the game. I'm not sure she's the best, but man, these bases are good. 12 strength, 10 speed, 12 defense, 2 resistance, who cares? Lots of units in this game just eat it to magic. 10 con, which means she's not even weighed down that badly by axes, though until she promotes, it is going to be something you notice. And then on top of that, she has Intimidate, which gives minus 10 avoid to all enemies within 2 tiles. And it's another one of those, it's like basically she personally gets plus 10 hit, right? But in addition to her personally getting plus 10 hit, she can also provide a utility roll. She is a character that speed wing we've been saving. This is the reason. And you know, Ruslan, pretty okay unit, but for like this 35% strength growth is just not okay. Helga has a 55% strength growth and better bases, which is awesome. She does have a slightly lower speed growth of 35 versus 40, and Ruslan starts with 2 points in advantage to her. But the thing is once Helga is getting into doubling speed, she crushes most things. I've come down on her a little bit, having played into the late game of this game a little bit. She's still really, really good, and I think she's a totally good candidate for the Speed Wing, which I think I'm going to use on her. But I will say, in the very late game, Storch is an absolute monster, as well as some of the units we'll recruit later end up being absolute monsters. This game throws a lot of good pre-promotes or instant promote units at you. It gives you a lot of time to train different units. So if a unit just isn't getting good growth over time, you can just usually drop them. And so if a unit has a PRF weapon, it's highly incentivized for you to just spam it, essentially. Okay, so I'm gonna do my usual inventory stuff, and then I will cut to when I start. So, we've got a few chests here. I don't remember what's in them, so we'll try to open them all. No important items to steal, but we do have to get past the boss, who is Garrison. Is 3 resistance, so a Dire Thunder to the face will probably take him down. So I think we want to bust out through this side. And maybe we just do both sides, though these armor knights don't move. Could also bust out through this wall here that has 20 HP. So we could say move gunner here. And then we have a couple longbow users here, plus a dragon axe and a short spear. I'm assuming these armors, they don't. Okay. These armors don't move either. What if we did this? We bust through the wall. This guy has a dragon axe, and then this guy does move with an axe. I think I see how we're going to do this. Oh, we can use Titus to do some chip here. Sure, that works. She has 16 defense. This guy has 25 attack. 17 attacks. I did drop Lyra here, which is unfortunate for Marlin, because their support was decent. So I don't think I can get to this guy. Not in a way that doesn't get him. So if I could get her 1, 2, 3 spaces, that's a lot to ask for. No, it's not, because I can just reposition, right? Door key. Which one's chest key? Cat, no! Move! Move, fat cat, come here. Get off my keyboard. Okay, and then and move. Not a ton. If we set her here, we can get by this in like 2 rounds. Probably. Alright, so that's just letting you know that in a few turns, wyverns will show up to mess with you. Find it generally important to try to get these chests open rather quickly. They're specific the doors. It's important to get them open pretty quickly just to kill the longbow archers because they make it difficult for Natsuko and others. Like, it's mostly chip damage, but it can be chip damage that adds up to a kill. So. Ooh, nice. Strength, speed, defense. Great level up. Natsuko's a candidate for early promotion too. Ooh. Sure. So, I mean, they don't do a ton of damage, but it is enough to get a unit killed, especially if they have low defense. Oh, I forgot about her. Alright, let's have Ruslan do what he does best. Reposition! I should have moved Osane first, I guess, but she's gonna move wait, I think. No, I'll move Dewey. No, I'll move Osane here. I don't know how much this particular... Am I gonna have to warp this turn? Actually, that's a question. We can do this. And then we mend him back and he gains even more HP. That works. Nice to kill these knights since they give door keys. Ah, point short. Okay, so let's do this. All right, and then Natsuko one rounds this guy. Oh, I guess if we're... Oh no, I want to still kill him for... I think I still want to kill him. Let's see. He can hit S-Sphere for like 10 damage. Which means if this guy runs down, he doesn't actually have an attack on her. And this bolting mage can only hit Larissa. So what if we go here, just says I have attack range. Let's do some shit. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So we can put Gunner here. And then he takes... Let's assume they hit with both. So he hit 18 on his 3 defense, 5 defense, so he hits 13. This hits on 20. So he does 9 and 13. So the most he takes is 22. But then there's this guy. So he could take another 5. Love that. I don't love that. Alright, so she's level 15 now, so I might promote her, actually. I guess it's a legitimate question. Is it worth it to promote? Oh, did they get a point of movement when they promote? Oh, he has 0 movement. Never mind, I can't check. We made a general with actual no movement. Ah! I know why. I mean, it makes sense why they did it. It's for showing you the ranges. So... I don't actually remember if generals stay 5 movement in this hack or not. I also forgot to give Helga a speed wing. That uses who had a key? Is it Dewey? Lagos? Does anybody else have a key? But he can open this side, that's fine. She doesn't get 1 tapped by the bolting mage. Ooh, Earth Seal, very nice. Cool. And this warrior is going to be a nightmare. with his 27 attack power. Lord. I wonder if I can pull with bolting. Like, if I hit him, does he pull? Let's find out. Never mind, we this. Okay. Cat is being super needy. Okay, let's see. I shouldn't have opened that this turn, huh? Okay. We're fine for now. Dude. Yeah. All right, so he has 18 plus 11. He's in 29. So he hits for 17. So she takes 14. Then we go to 20. I guess I could actually just move her here. And then Dewey takes a hit. But Dewey has 28 EHP. Alright. Yeah, so as long as she doesn't get doubled, which she's fast, right? 10 speed. Okay, we just do it like this. It shouldn't make a big deal. Arcady have a support yet? Okay, we'll just do this to knock out the support. Now, unfortunately, we do just have to burn through those charges of the bolting. You can't really full bore charge until you burn through that. Cause I mean, these promoted units are also going to make life difficult. One of the things that drove me absolutely bonkers on this map on lunatic mode is this bolting. The mage, I think, has more luck or skill or whatever stat is determined in crit here. And yeah, I got rolled by like 3% crit multiple times trying to complete this chapter. It was really annoying. All right, I mean, Larissa kind of fell off a little bit in terms of just, she doesn't double. I don't know if an Earth Seal is gonna make her double unless she gets multiple points of speed on promotion with it. Okay. Only because I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about making a save state, promoting, and then just seeing the promotion gains, only because I don't know them. It kind of defeats the purpose of an Iron Man though, and I don't know where that falls into the rules, because like my intent is to just save here, check out the promotion gain, and then reload it. And it's my Iron Man, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna consider this within the realm of fair, because I'm not actually doing this to exploit anything, right? I'm not trying to see, I'm trying to see some stats. Like I just need to know what the stats actually are, and I don't know. Mostly it's do they gain a point of movement or not. But she gets 2 speed. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, 6 move, 12 speed? I mean, would be worse. 20 defense? What? She's so beefy. Holy moly, guys. I mean, she still like just gets melted by magic, but honestly, kind of feeling it as like an early promo to like help my army out. All right, cool. I mean, I'm cool with these stats. +2 speed, +1 movement is exactly what she needs to take off, I think. Probably needs to hit like 1 more speed growth in the early stages of the game. But okay, let's give her a shot. Let's give it a shot. We'll lock it in. Units I currently plan on using are like Arcady, but he's one-rounding everything, so he doesn't need a promotion. Helga, which once I get a speed wing on her, she'll be one-rounding everything and won't need it. Hey, this is Otilli, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. She's not very good. She's a level 7 thief, so like 7 strength, 9 speed, 15 speed. You know, she's frailer than S-Sphere, which is a big deal. She has an okay, passable enough skill that makes all the terrain cost 1. But the main reason she's decent is she has the main gouge, and we can trade this around. This is not a personal weapon. This is a thief weapon. So I generally find S-Sphere better. Her bulk's a little better, like, overall. Not much, but she does have 3 points of defense, which is, I guess this unit does have 4 luck on her, and luck affects everything a little bit. I guess if you wanted to replace S-Sphere, you could, but I also find S-Sphere's pass ability to be quite useful, and both of these units are just like the same thing, ultimately, right? Like, I'm not going to use a combat thief. They just are not good in this expansion, or in this game, as far as the war. All right, let's check out where this guy can blast. Just do resistance. Let's not put it there. How much damage are we doing with Arcady? 20. So he does 6 minus, so 17. 5 defense. So we need to use attacks. Oh, he just hit the 3%. Alright, then Lejos, actually gonna do here is trying to like minimize disasters here. All right, this guy hits for 27, but definitely won't double gunner. Gunner takes mid-20s damage. I'd rather use Arcady. I don't think I can. This is a little silly, but we're gonna shove chain him over. I'm just imagining them all like just shoving him down a hallway, like get down, get down there, go take this bow like you're supposed to. I assume Arcady's gonna live here. We'll reposition her right here. The classic Marlin doesn't double generic soldier. Really need to pick up the pace here. Okay, so this guy's gonna be able to attack in here. He's got 17 speed, so we need to put a very fast unit or a very bulky unit here. Bulk, you say? Wait. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can move into here, so they can attack right here. Okay. Actually, no. I can. Wait. Yes. Or I could just have a Ruslan do it, huh? And just reposition her. Sure, let's just do that instead. I will say reposition is quite useful. It's quite nice. But yeah, we gotta pick up the pace. These we don't try to get to these thieves here. I think Natsuko should one round. Oh no, Lady Blade no doesn't work on these berserkers. But if I do 20 to line up Arcady, a little short. But Marlin, the brother's sword doesn't do that much. Okay. All right, let's put her here. Could try bolting this guy if we hit. It's a pretty easy kill. But the alternative is this leaves him with 13, and then we just come here and we attack for 15. Can we put him here and do 13? I think we can do this. Then we move you here. This is this. Marlin comes in. Brother's swords for the kill with very reliably. Okay. Nice. Marlin picks up kill XP. That's good. See how the level up goes. Blah. Alright, maybe we won't be promoting Marlin. I guess I could have done that slightly differently and gotten the kill onto Natsuko or Arcady, which I think would have been better for them. All right, can Arcady take 2 rounds of combat if I pure? 14. So currently he's taking 12 and 16. So he actually lives that, but also the pure water thing is a pretty reliable way to do this and keep him nice and healthy. It's kind of a risk minimization sort of thing. Oh, I forgot to warp. I forgot I could use warp on this map. Maybe I should have warped earlier into the end of the map. What a skill on a unit that has one. Me uses a bolting left 1. I think after this is when the things spawn too. Alright, Dewey has 10 resistance. She won't take that much damage. Oh, this guy's a sword reaver. Wow! Generic has a sword reaver? Ugh. All right. See how this round of combat goes. dodges. That breaks his tome. I wonder if that means the wyverns have arrived. He goes for the 23%er on Natsuko. We're cool with that. Right, 30% chance of doing 9 damage, and then hopefully Arcady will just murk him. Ow! Cat. Okay, so we'll definitely be able to get to the one over here. I'm almost positive we'll be able to get to them both before they escape. Alright, what does this guy got? Just like generic iron weapon. This guy switched to the steel axe to have a weapon triangle advantage and still just dicked off. No good way to put this kill on Helga, is there? Well, maybe there is. Well, just having just incredible accuracy is always nice. It's like guaranteed really good chip damage. All right, I'm gonna put the skill on Helga because I would like to get her snowballing, and hopefully we don't miss. Oh, I forgot to turn on Helga's combat animations as well. Right, 13 strength. That's an axe raver. Okay, so we want to put somebody in front of. All right, what do we got here? Steel sword, iron blade, iron blade. Let's not burn through all these javelin uses. We've already burned through all of our father's pride or whatever love uses. All right, and then this one has a lance raver and a sword. So if Arcady comes into combat, he takes 17 potentially minus what, like 7 defense. 14. So he shouldn't die this turn. But what if we made it? Is there a way to make it safer? Natsuko 1 rounds. Get a little more. Okay, this is fine. No way they do 20 damage to Marlon here. He is pretty bulky. That's actually, I think, his biggest advantage over other units in the early game especially, is that outside Larissa, he's easily your bulkiest unit. 32 HP, 11 defense, 6 resistance. He's not quite like an immovable object like she is, but he is pretty... He can take a couple of hits. Arcady, on the other hand, is very squishy for a fighter. Which is fine, right? It's not the end of the world or anything like that. It's just... You wouldn't mind if Arcady had a little more bulk to him. Here, we'll level up. Alright, and then we picked Strong Riposte whenever under attack, damage +3. Not the best ability because it requires you to be player phased. If this was the other one, the charging blow or whatever, that one, Bosco's personal skill, that's cracked. Does this work on thieves? Ah, it does. That's hilarious. All right, we're gonna run this guy. Mostly for the XP. Alright, I mean, sure. That's a thing. Yes, the casual 1 damage. Let's just double check, make sure that was a kill. It is. $24, $34, $43 damage. 9, 18, 33. So like 20 something damage here. There's always storage damage, right? Because there's also, I mean, first of all, do they even hit? 93 hit, 32. This one, neither has weapon triangle on him. And neither doubles him? Oh, but does the mage move? No, mage does not move. Okay. This guy doesn't move. This guy does, but not enough. It's funny how you go from the night animation that looks really lame to the general animation with like the metal chain and stuff that looks super cool. Yes, yes. Run into my 20 defense on chapter 9 unit. Okay, perhaps there's something to this Larissa unit. Ooh, nice dodge. The double. Okay, we want to get that blue gem. All right, there's the wyverns. That's the GTFO alert. They're not entirely overpowered. There's just a lot of them, and they're quite strong. All right, so Esper grabs the chest, then everybody else makes for the baddies over here. And we try to finish the chapter in the next couple of turns. Just gotta have Iron Sword with 12 speed. You can kind of use both of these units too. They're not, it's not like Ruslan is unusable. I just think his 35% strength growth is just really rough. But I mean, again, like 14 aid, reposition, good speed on the best class or the best movement type in the game. Like, well, not that bad. All right. Let's heal here. And then I assume Larissa doesn't do any damage here. 22, so he's got like 20 defense, right? Oh. It's actually decent, but he's got like... Wait. Let's heal up for the turn. Everybody set up. I need to get over here in range. Marissa doesn't really do much there. Alright, I'll just rescue Larissa if I need her. Oh, did I mess up with her? Whoops. Crap. She might die. I guess if I set her in front, then there's no risk, right? Because Dewey can take a hit here. They don't have 28 damage. And then we just equip Larissa with a javelin and we can rescue her next turn if we need it. Right, and then Gunner can break out here and try to fight the axe guy. Yeah, and that should kill. Alright. Gonna be close, but I think we're okay. It takes the wyverns a few turns to cut through all of these, so. And they'll also kind of split off so you can sort of pick off the first wave if they don't all head down mid, as long as that doesn't occur. Ah. Not great. Find it weird how the gigantic explosion could still miss. I mean, oh, the stairs were there. Oh, we lost 5k. Okay. Rough. All right, we did what we could. I was a turn slow, I guess. Okay, yeah, we kind of leisurely trotted through this map in early stages, I think. All right, that's okay. I feel like I lose a lot of gold playing Vision Quest that I should be getting. I've always felt like I lose a bunch here. Oh, did we get a crit? Very nice. Like, we lost the teal gem on that one chapter. There was a red gem on another, blue gem on this one. I always wonder why I'm broke, and then I remember all these. Oh, speed and magic? Let's go. Sick. Every point of speed is like, it's incredible for him because the more speed you get, the fewer times you get doubled. Could give this kill to Ruslan. Could give it to Marlin. I think we're giving it to Marlin here, though. I'm gonna keep hanging on to Marlin being usable. I know Ruslan falls off pretty hard just because of damage, but again, like, flyer utility, as long as he sticks around and gets some XP, he'll eventually be okay. And his bases aren't bad, right? Like, I know I was kind of memeing on him a little bit. They're not incredible, but they're pretty good. They're better than a lot of my armies. All right. Storch does not quite not good. It does 0 damage. I really want to kill this boss this turn, but if I kill it this turn, we're probably also not being able to. Oh lord. Do these guys double? These guys don't. They do 20 into his what, 13 defense? Keep backing up here. I'm not gonna get Larissa into combat range. Laios can help next turn. Or we can hit like this. The problem is if Ruslan is needed for any sort of reposition shenanigans, he's gonna be out of reach. What happens if we set Storch next to him? Short spears, what he equips. So he'll have acceptable Osiris. We lose a lot there. But I think that's what we're gonna do still. Alright, now I shouldn't need any repositions because everybody is in range. So we'll just put a kill onto Ruslan here with the easy, reliable one. Okay, and then on our turn, we'll grind out as many of these wyverns as we can while once we kill the boss. Okay, he stays on Steelblade. Drop to 3. think we're gonna put a kill on Helga here. I mean, this is a spot where Titus can contribute. But I think snowballing Helga is one of the better things to be doing here. Oh, it was 1 year from retirement. Ugh. Speed, let's go. Alright, now the rest of this chapter is just cleaning up enemies for chip XP onto our units. Riesling does no damage. You know, casual missing the 55er. Okay. It's not quite the blue gem we lost, I don't think. That's 5k, right? But 3,000 is still decent. So, in case the subtext in these particular scenes with her and Titus are missed, it's I don't know if it's ever outright stated, but it's heavily implied that these two were involved in some way, and that's how Lyra came to be. I believe, if I recall my lore correctly, that she was she was either like a servant of Titus's house or like a lady of the night type situation. I want to say it's one of those two, and I can't remember. Don't 100% remember, honestly. All right.